How's everybody? We're back. I poked some stuff yesterday, just some quick things. Um, yeah. So if I wanted to steal a cap from somewhere, this is the hairy cap. You could grab the hairy cap, or we could go to this one and we could pull the cap out. Okay, I'm gonna call this cap only. Because I think it would be cool to actually have something that is cap only, and then we can just place that. And that way we get more variations in, I think. So on cap only, we're gonna make a new this, and then we delete the stock, I think. Yo, Crouchy, how you doing? Oh, you said Discord is dead? You saw a live post? Let's see if I can show you my Discord. It doesn't move. Wait. There it is. This is my Discord right now. Yep. And I even restarted it, and it came back to this. And the thing that kills me is that this literally happened to GeoGen, and I had to go delete some cache somewhere in the local files. And I'm not the only one that this happened to. I asked Ear over in Eren's channel if anyone else found Discord to be quite posthumous. And I'm not the only one that has this beautiful solid gray screen for Discord. Yeah, Discord app. Wait, did you think I was talking about some sort of big meta shift? Like all of a sudden everyone's going to go back to Slack or something? I was just laughing because I loved Slack, and then Discord came out, and I was like, oh, right, yeah, Discord. Discord. Slack was the thing we needed to realize Discord was the thing we needed. Right? I don't mind Slack, but oh man. As soon as Discord came out, Slack just looked so old. It looked like a workplace tool. Whereas when I first used it, there was no Discord, and it was a neat way to communicate with your team. That's felt hip and trendy. Okay, wait, what are we doing this? This is going to be just mush cap. How are you, Craig? What are you up to today? Besides enjoying Discord. Yeah. Autocrop is, I think, where we want this to end. We don't want stock. This places it in a place. It samples the place to place it. Is all this unnecessary? Guess so. Hmm. Yeah, okay, that's a mushroom cap. Denizen art, excellent. Didn't know what you meant. That's why you asked. You never use the app? Always the browser, really? That's interesting.
Well, Denizen art.
Gotcha. But that's, oh yeah, right. Oh, this is awkward. Can you give me a link to my own Discord channel? How does one Discord dangers? Oh wait, hold on. There's a link. There's a link that I can go to. So dumb. Sorry, hold on. Scrambling. At Discord. The not trying to create an account for me. But I feel like it is. Wait, how do I just get to the Discord? And why is this so hard? Drag a shape to complete the pattern? Screw you. The hell kind of crap captcha is this? Legit, wait. Too small brain? They put little locks on it too. Do they know what a lock means? That would insinuate that I can't move it. That it is locked. I don't know. Is it going to go down or up? Oh, I guess it did. You know what? They're all valid. They're all valid, depending on your perspective. Hold to unlock, and then drag the... I hate this so much. Oh, that was the worst. Okay, wait. Did that work, though? Yeah, maybe for today it would be best to just give me a link to the post. Man. Oh, good. Right with kill. I wonder if it's having a conniption fit because it's like, wait a second. You're the guy. Yet we might be trying to add a new account for you? I don't know. I'm confused. I'm sad about Discord being broke. I'm sad. Figure it out. If you did post a link to the post, I wonder if that would work. But as of right now, I don't know if there's any way for me to get there. I could look at it on my phone, maybe. Discord is kind of working on my phone. Shroom Guild. You don't need stock anymore. You don't need frill. Trying to think about how we extend this. Again, this. You won't like it? Wait, what part won't I like? Part where Discord's still broken. Oh no, that kind of worked. Went right to the image. I don't know. There is something intriguing about this. Because this has more regularity in it now. Rather than having so many small compartment bits that feel varied and then have the like conformed regularity, this feels almost like we're back to your original idea of like just seeing what shapes work. Because then you look at the bleeds, and these are pretty cool. I don't know. I kind of like this one. Very high tech. How do you feel about this one? So I think I like it. Wonder if it was different colors, if it would be an acceptable desktop wallpaper. Oh, another one? Oh, whoa. Oh, okay. So this is a subset. This. Dang, it's busy. Whoa. I like it though. It's the right amount of overwhelming for a piece of art. And then also, when you start looking at it, you see this like kind of bigger meta pattern. It's almost like a signature. It's amazing how like curved it is, considering. I like this. This is cool. This could be desktop wallpaper. This I might hang in my house, actually. I'd have to find the right place for it, because it's evocative. And also distracting. Okay, I need to put it away now. But yeah, how do you feel about it? These are of a different order? No figurative association? Okay. Am I interpreting them on too similar a context? Is that my ish? Okay, mush cap. Oh wait, we don't want that because it's gills. But Capgeo should work now, right? Okay, there's a lot to clean here. Start with the subdivide. You love them, but they stand outside the previous stuff? You call it geogasm? Geometry? Okay. Yeah, I also like them. Ooh. Okay, now this looks like either science or AI generated. An overview of all the stuff that comes from all the generating. Okay, yeah, I remember some of these, right? Some of these definitely look familiar. Oh, I remember that guy. He was in between the upsetting regularity. Oh, that one's cool too. It's neat. It's neat. It's like a fake classification chart or something. I like it. But this also makes me feel like you're at the retrospective phase. Are you about to move on? Has it run its course? This one's cool. I don't remember this one. Everything's very curved. Okay, I guess there's a stretch of these that I didn't really see. They're neat. They're way more Picasso-esque. I mean, this one, legit, very cubist. Anywho. Mm. Yeah, hello? You have a thing? Hmm. Hmm. Here, Cap. Or Cap only Harry. So it'll be in the same place, but stupid alphabetical order. Cap solo. Like they're a musician or something. Yeah, have you run this one, the course, Croji? Or do you have ideas for the next bit of generating shenanigans? Hmm. Wait, are we just missing all the hookups? Yo, Gav, thanks for the raid. Hello, raiders, welcome. I'm Danger. I'm working on some procedural mushroom stuff in Blender for a game that we're working on. By we, it's Royal We. I'm solo. Anyway, hey Gav, how was your stream? How are you? Shout out for Gav. Everyone should follow Gav if you don't already. Gav's a wonderful streamer who does a lot of games, a lot of, does art when he feels like it, and talks about anime all the time. Stop by, check him out. Did I see Dragon Ball Z Kakarot today? Ideas. Fin height, that one's important. Somewhere. Yes, I'll probably do that. That's so ugly. Whatever. Yeah? Was it good? You're in the Boo Saga now. Excellent, excellent. And that Majin Buu Saga. So my friends started to drag me in. There were definitely interesting things happening, but they were still way too slow. So I checked in every once in a while. It was kind of interesting. And merging and absorbing and all that. So Craig, maybe a moment of retrospection. There are 104 on the last image. Okay, wait. Cryogy's art was shared. This is samples of some of his generated art. Considering changing the random color application though through a noise. Okay, I think we mentioned that yesterday. Different colors. So thinking about using gradients or radiance. But that'd be interesting. Could start a whole new sheet of gradients in different colors. I don't know why this gives me a very mountain skiing vibe. Maybe because it's the color of all the apparel of ski gear. But yeah, the gradients, different colors. You're gonna spoil us. Okay. How long do you think gradients are going to take? Or is that something you're going to hack in and all of a sudden you're going to have a whole new sheet of images just like in an hour? So I imagine this took you a while of actually cutting out different pieces by hand and arranging them. Am I right? Because it was definitely post-processing on some of these. Look at this one. You clipped a bit of the frame in the top there. This is cool. I should take time to do the glow up on my art someday instead of just moving on constantly. Okay, cap on stock. We just take you out. Though we could just have the curve to do a final placement thing. Making the cap even a little bit more usable. Hopefully. Hmm. So this is to render better than the viewport. I might re-implement that. Oh, it's complicated. This is already doing it. We'll keep that in. I'm kind of interested in just putting it in a place. Code for applying the gradients. And this is several weeks. Excellent. Can I have you on the DLC? After more of the Boo Saga? Excellent, excellent. Yo, Toki, how you doing? What are you up to today? More tavern? I think this one. Change it to vector Z into the rotation. Domain size. Size of this curve. The point count should be 0, which is already a switch, yeah? Or do we have to separate? Hey, we separate. Davin's been cooking, waiting to run out for some errands. Cool, cool. May your errands be swift. Maybe do a compare. Oh. Got spells working today and yesterday. Interesting. You're telling me that I'm going to be encircled by my local barkeep? Sounds very suspicious. Come on, the number of points on this, if it's greater than 0, then we have a thing, and we... Oh, we're not transforming anything. That cheaper somehow? Okay. think we want this in the other one. And then I wonder if we even need this one. Wait, maybe we'll cheat on some of this. So you need like index is equal to thing. Yo, Dis, what's up? Lose Discord login? Break your phone? Feeling lazy? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, but yeah, kind of. So it kind of works on my phone, but I also avoid using my phone because I have dopamine problems. But Discord currently looks like this. Isn't that great? The spells are more like actions. Include blasting someone with a beer hose. Ooh. Okay, I like that. That's cool. Ads? Okay, waiting. Waiting. What was it doing? I was doing something. Index, compare. Equal. No. Equals. Okay, so that goes into there. There, and then this goes to there. Oh, and then object's not plugged into anything. Stem curve. Okay, ads are done. Back. Why do you feel like you're one of those people who never shuts down PC? There was a time. I had a PC that I didn't shut down for like. It would have uptime of months, definitely. But no, I shut it down every day. Yeah, Discord was working up until I needed to use it to announce stream, and I opened Discord and it was blank. So apologies. I had to send out the message on my phone because my phone still has Discord. And then I even tried to log in the browser, and the browser also just hung trying to get into the Discord, so I don't know. But the Discord servers are up because I can still see CryoG's post if you give me a direct link. So, I don't know. It'll be fixed tomorrow. But yeah, I turned my PC off now. Not that I think I found a huge difference. You know what I mean? In like lifespan of my PC. Maybe hard drive failure. But honestly, I've lost as many hard drives as quickly or more quickly shutting it on and off every day as opposed to keeping it up. And I wonder, I've always had this idea that the surge of power going from a unpowered cold PC to a booted PC has some sort of cost. Like having power running through it continuously, like yes, you might be wearing through it for reasons, but you might wear less having it run nominally all the time versus starting it up all the time, which is constantly going from 0 to 100%. Might actually be more jarring for some parts of the computer. I wonder that sometimes, because there are some parts that I think will last longer if you keep your computer on versus booting it on and off, but who can afford the power? It's like an airplane engine. I mean, those you don't usually want to turn off in flight. You can. I feel like there's a whole thing turning it off instead of it stalling is better. But doing the maneuvers that would cause it to stall are also pretty extreme. So I think it's a situation you don't usually want to get in. I'm confused. That should be like everything. Oh, but I put the Bezier curve in. If I drop the Bezier curve. Right now, just push it straight out. The mushroom cap, because hopefully you're doing only CAPTCHA. Oh, maybe I'm looking for Mesh Island. That's the herp and the derp of the sitch. There it is, not index. Remember PC at maximum power 24/7 365? Transco turbo mode burr? Wait, do you really? Does that not cost? That and I have a battery backup, and I'm pretty sure either I have a terrible battery backup or the couple of times that I needed to leave my PC on to run a render overnight destroyed my batteries. Never been the same. Your jokes, okay. Fair. Again, no shame, no judgment. All good. Okay, so that's the cap. Okay, so wait, this will need the stem curve. If that's what we're doing. Okay, it's a little upside down. So I don't, I mean, I guess it is. Okay, no, I figured it out. It's cool to have the mushroom cap be able to place everything, but I don't think we want it to. I think that's actually causing us all the problems. Because we can have a perfectly normal mushroom cap in a perfect environment and then have it moved to the right location. Please. Yes, but it's upside down, so we'll just have to figure out the upside down bit. Is this terrible? Am I a bad person? We're gonna try it, and we'll see how bad I feel about it. How the batteries? You listen to your sister on a work Zoom meeting? She works at a big corporation, and you're starting to think they don't do work. Man, how do you get one of those jobs? That'd be fantastic. Wait, so if I do this as -1, well, hopefully it'll just be fixed. So this is just a cap. We don't need the taper, right? Sounds like that. Literally been shooting the shit for an hour. Because it's good. She's a culture fit. I mean, these days you have to be a culture fit, 100%. Right? I feel like that's the thing. They have a million interview rounds, like for that specific purpose. Because it's more like vibe-based hiring than anything else. Vibe-based hiring. I can't even claim that. That's a Primogen one. Like 100%. I completely agree with his take on it. You go into big companies and you will see a room full of people that all look very similar to each other. You know, fuck. I mean, you can steal it. He doesn't care. He's too big to notice. Just like that guy for no real reason. I go back and forth. I think I mostly like him, and then he has a take that I'm just like, I can't. And then I'll wander back over and I'll be like, you know what? I haven't heard that take in a while. We're fine. But also, he is quite often just like not in the same field that I am. Yes, we both program at times. He does so much web-based stuff and just so much programming for the programming's sake. I can appreciate it, but I don't do. I like having my language, and not that I think he would disagree with this. I'm sure he advises this all the time. But like, you know, you have your language and you do what you want. You can do more when you know your tools that you're working with, right? So like, yeah, less about exploring every single programming language, and more about exploring what I can do with the programming language, which is almost limitless, pretty much limitless. Things about it. It's still so expensive. I don't know if there's any way to make it cheaper. So this repeats only 1.4 milliseconds, but it's happening often, like everything. Wonder if a for each is cheaper. I think it's still doing very similar stuff, but who knows where optimizations lie in Blender. We are technically getting to a point where kind of want to optimize. If we're actually going to do a render and have some of the procedural things be procedurally animated, then every moment that they move. Like every frame that they render, I think they calculate everything again, right? Are they really caching? Web is weird for a jobby job? I mean, yeah. I just find web weird in general. Forgive me, but like it just all those technologies are um, just in a different world. You have to do so much for security and for like where I come from. We don't care about front end, back end. Like you just put the thing together. Sometimes you're a UI artist, sure, but like I don't front end, back end is so much more of a web mentality. You know. And yes, shit changes so fast. Again, because the entire job has been split into two. So you have two people that are speeding as fast as they can towards solutions that they think will make them faster separately. And I feel like the front end goes so quickly and the back end ends up like rubber banding between having a technology that people are like really excited about and then always bouncing back to like, yeah, but JavaScript can pretty much do everything I need it to. Today he was talking about looking for a different language. He just didn't like Rust. Go is too limited. Thinking about Zig. I've heard Zig a couple of times only in his stream over the past like 2 days. What is Zig? I literally don't know anything about it. I should probably look it up so I don't seem like an idiot. But again, it's probably another one of those things that's like good for. Is it good for web? This is. This it's just normal. Can you watch other streamers? I thought he was joking. Wait, you watch him on YouTube though, right? Right? On YouTube? You have a list of 150 channels and you're not afraid to watch? Wait, you follow 150? How many do I follow? Wait, how many do I follow? Followed channels. Um, I was hoping it would show. I think I actually have to go into my account somewhere. Ew. I hate folding out that thing. I like the little icons. It's fine. Fold it out, it's gross. I might follow like 200 people, but honestly, at least 50 of them never stream anymore. Three-quarters of dormant? Yeah. Yeah. Sounds about right. I feel like I've like, I don't know, eight to ten. Let's say 5 to 10 live at any one time. The number I actually watch at once is usually no more than like three. Though I admit, if I'm near the computer on a Friday night, it's the trickiest. There's Toki, there's Booster Greg, there's the Fantastic Plastics. If you like to have a new wave live band playing for a couple hours, they're really good. Um, Macaw is sometimes on. Macaw's always a draw at night. Lots of people. There's lots of people. And then there's the game dev people. They exist at night too. It's Friday. Friday is just a crazy stream night. What are we doing? We got something accomplished, and now it's like an hour later. So he has this. What is this? Capless? Refuse. This isn't actually capless. And then these are the output errors. Gills? No gills. That's the problem. And then maybe we'll make a Voronoi top. Something that has lots of cool holes in it. You only watch bitches like Danger? Thank you. Yes, thank you. Man, I miss Grimy. Can I be real? No one ever fully filled the slot of Grimy. Just the way it is. Your gills. It's your hair. Your hair and gills. Gills. We always have the gills, right? Here and there. Is this actually a cap? Hair and gills. That's the cap, and then we can separate. There it goes. Okay. Little weird, but it's fine. Wonder if he still codes? Wonder if he's made it yet? Me too. Good question. I mean, I don't doubt it. Crimey was a trooper. I think he just got bored of us. I think that's the truth. He was always going to make Plaza. And from what I understand, he wasn't super thrilled with all the indie companies he was looking at. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's still just working on Plaza and just over Twitch. Left us in the dust? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Wait, I don't auto crop here. Do I? Get rid of height. Height is fake news. Radius is plugged into literally nothing. We can drop that.
Cryogy says, I love the Blender Renaissance on this channel.
I'm glad. You know, I have legitimately been enjoying my time coming back to Blender. And accepting that I just want to work with GeoNodes. Like it's been. I feel like the pain is everywhere else, and if I just avoid it, then we're not too bad. Also, I've wrapped my head more around GeoNodes, I think. Honestly, I'm surprised we got the hair thing working. The hair is big. Hair is huge. Because we had to like loop through for each hair the gather point and find the closest gather point. Yeah. It's the success that makes it worthwhile. Yeah, so don't know how to continue. So if anyone has suggestions on what to add to make a cool, whimsical, oh, that's interesting, cool, whimsical mushroom town, let me know.
And I got Brian to say my name right.
Nice. That's the real win. Great event. Wait, we turn radius down and we turn length up? Maybe? You break everything. Why are you down there? I need a fin offset now. Moss roof? Flower roof. Flower roof could be interesting. I was also thinking hut roof. So if we get some of the roofs to be like flat across and the bottom kind of bows, we might have to retouch up the cap for that. But yeah, then we can put a hut on top. Otherwise, maybe like suspended hut down below under the cap, like we're using the cap as a roof. But I think we have to figure out the scale, right? I don't mind having giant apartment building mushrooms. They're whimsical and cool. But if we're going to have the ones that have the penthouse suite, we got to figure out how they fit into the other ones. Like, are they shorter and wider? Maybe? I don't know. But those are good ideas. Thank you. Oh, and stupid ads. Stupid ads. Do I need these? That's radius. That's length, sure. Oh wait, so we could flip this and then flatten the top. And that can be like the inverted mushroom, the top bit. Wait, so we have two top heights. Like kind of fine with that. We just need, we need an offset, which we didn't used to need. This. Let's see. There we go. This will just be gill height. Or gills the offset? Gills offset. That's gills offset. We don't touch that. That's for him. Feels like the second hour of meeting. You just want to cook French toast? Wait, when they're on meeting, do you have to like be on your best behavior? Can they hear you? But like this and then length. Oh, what about the top though? Maybe good enough? It's like the weirdest potato I've ever seen. Just on a laptop in the kitchen? Visiting your house? Oh. Well, that's kind of cool. Does this angle right? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, now, can we cheat Voronoi? That's a question. Also, wait, why is she visiting? Are you guys going to lunch or something? Is she there so you can cook her French toast? Fire? Excellent. Glad you enjoy. We're definitely getting there. Making some cool stuff. You don't know? Like, you don't know why she's at your house? Or cheating? Yeah, maybe we Voronoi. But then how do we punch the holes? The way to like, oh, points to volume. Almost thinking we go through a grid and Voronoi some points. Find on and off, and then we do points to volume, and then volume to mesh. It's gonna look a certain way, you know what I mean? But be a thing. Sister kind of invited herself, and isn't family great? Isn't family fantastic? Okay, so this is also a proper way to Voronoi, except you just drop this, but then it's also doing hairs. And I don't really know how to do not hairs. Is Voronoi hair cool? Why does the false have to be the one to go through? Just don't remember if it explains this. Oh, that's kind of cool. All the hair goes to the top bit. I wonder if that's just always going to the first point. These need to be true instead of false. They're false, I think. call this Geo. So one is going to be for hair. This is Voronoi hair. Right, every hair goes to the closest point that it can get to. Now wait, Dis, do you still work for the same company as your sister? Oh, you work, or does she work at two companies? Maybe do 2 repeats, do a grid. Switch or separate? Okay, fine. Do the X. We're not doing 3D Voronoi, are we? That would be nuts. No, we shouldn't do that. Absolutely not. Switch, compare. We'll just see if we're close enough. Not the, can you just be a regular value? Go on. You have 2 sisters? Other sister you work with is also coming over soon? Is this an impromptu family gathering? What's happening? Should you be worried? Is this something that happens often? Are they going to tell you some bad news? No, maybe we don't switch. Selection point. Create it at the place. Two things go over here, I think. And if my family invited themselves over my house, I would, I think the worst. I'd probably have a nervous breakdown. Do we make a Voronoi cookie cutter? We're joining the points at the positions. Ooh, okay. No, wait, we're making something. Like three milliseconds. Shouldn't be terrible. Yet it is, kind of. Am I doing it wrong? Do I need this position? And it's three-dimensional. Why is Voronoi being a shit right now? Is this even doing the thing? Screw you, show me the points. Just give me the points, I don't trust the volume. I don't know if that does anything for me.
Oh, I heard, you're getting 3 new states in the US. Greenland, Panama and Canada, congrats.
Cryogy, I don't want him. Can take him back. I mean, if he does that, if the madman goes ahead, it's just more people that will fight against his reelection, right? Trump uniting the world? I mean, against him, sure. Though, could we talk for a second about our pseudo states that should actually rise to statehood, like Guam and Puerto Rico, which have some really just unfortunate circumstances as not having full statehood? Really dumb. Like, such a disturbing colonialization tactic to, like, absorb countries and then not even fully absorb them. I mean, not that we're the first to do it, obviously, but man, gross. No, thank you. The world's fattest man was from Guam? Is that true? How big was he? Why is there a roughness on this? I mean, that. Mm. Oh, I should have a multiplier in. No, I'm super dumb. Hold on. Ignore that. Pretend I didn't just do that. Said we vector math the value to this. That's the vector. And screw these. And then this can be a separate multiplier for how big it is. Yeah, make it small, make it manageable. Somewhere in between there. 1. Maybe we use that to cut it out. Put that in there. Disturbing, but that's how you get rid of borders. That's true. Hello, Catalyst. How are you? What are you up to today? I feel like Finland has a particular appreciation for borders. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. That ain't no mushroom. It's kind of cool. Density 2. Look at that. It's trying to look really good. The one you want at least. Braille simulator? Mm-hmm. True. Trying to get Voronoi, which is, let me just look up, because my example is just not as good as, man, I type in Voronoi and it's giving me mostly just the math BS. Okay, so Voronoi is a thing where you put a bunch of points down and it'll tell you like which one is closest, which seed point each pixel is closest to. So like these are all colored based off of which pixel is closest to which seed point, right? But then if you do a gradient for like distance 2 points, you get something more like this, you know, where it's not solid color and you have raised edges and dropped in-betweens. I mean, I actually think that there's no good, here we go. This is a little bit better. So I wanted this with holes in it. You know what I mean? I feel like if you want modern stuff, a lot of things are in Voronoi. Like vases and 3D printable whatevers. Voronoi is like super popular. Yeah, I'm gonna say especially with vases. Maybe that was like 5 years ago, but it would be a neat mushroom top, right? Yeah, that's what we're trying to do, but we're putting points at all the things. And I don't know if it's working. Kind of a necessity. Yeah. Is that a 3D gel Voronoi chair? Maybe, possibly. Wait, this one? I don't know. You can find Voronoi almost anything if you're looking up. Oh, like this? This looks like a helmet? Yeah, I would believe that this was a helmet. Trying to be the most lightweight, but still protective. The thing about Voronoi is, even though it has the holes, I feel like it's so not aerodynamic. It's going to create so much turbulence, right? Looks fantastic. It does look cool. I don't know how functional it would be, though. Both to protect your skull and to be aerodynamic. But it's real neat looking. Imagine the leggies on that and you prop your feet up. This would be a great ottoman. Especially if this was like a nice, let's say like a rubbery material almost. Almost like that, you know that playground ground material? Rubber playground ground material. This stuff. Guess it's more bead-like. Imagine it being a little bit closer. Yeah, that would be great. I think. That like bouncy surface, I would love to have something like that in my house. Maybe not a full chair, but yeah, ottoman would be cool. All right, Dis, when do we go into production? I'm sure we can find a Chinese company to wrap playground material around an ottoman. Right? Sure. Chair has to be an amoeba? I don't know about chair. I feel it's going to pull hair. That's why it's better on, socks is fine. And the ottoman is a mitochondria. Okay, we just have to think about the chair material. If the seat was playground material, so it had a little bit of bounce to it, but like a rubber bounce, it'd be cool. The powerhouse of the cell, that's absolutely right. So true. That 32. No. 64 was good. Radius 0.25. Okay, better. Definitely need some smooth. It's a thing, but I don't know if that's going to be our mushroom top. Not quite hitting the shape I want. Latex? Sensual? I don't know if latex is sensual. I think you're getting things mixed up. I think latex is kinky. Opposite of sensual. It might technically be intimate. Technically? Why do I feel like kinks are the opposite of intimate? They're like trying to de-intimatize bedtime. How silly of you. No, it's fine. We're just discussing my feels right now. Okay? If this top... we could try and make it droop based off of distance from center. It's 60 by 60, so that's max. We have that. We make it square? I kind of want to give it square corners, like a Wendy's burger. Length. Total. This is total distance. If we do distance of the point, oh, I should probably do a backup. Oh, output's all the way up there. We just auto crop somewhere, anywhere, doesn't matter. But actual by maximum. If that's half length and this, can this go to full length? I think it can. Do we divide that by 2? Um, the floating curve, because smooth brain. Oh, okay, so multiply by whatever this number is. You want it to be roundish? Nope, I done failed. At this one. Subtract. You just start sleeping better? You're so tired? Topical somehow, yesterday YouTube decided you need more latex in your life. Starting from the front page. Ooh, what kind of latex? Was it like crafting with latex or was it like people wearing latex? YouTube has the worst algorithm by far? Yes, absolutely. And periodically it gets worse. They're like, oh, hey, we noticed our algorithm isn't doing well. Do you want to watch stuff that you enjoyed 10 years ago? Mm-hmm. Yep, thank you, YouTube. That's exactly what I was asking for the whole time. Not like the multiply, that should be half. How's that even worse? Even worse. What the distance from the center? Oh, but we're missing another thing, aren't we? We do actually multiply this by this for size. I'm losing it. Hmm. YouTube needs a lucky button. Just shake the phone. If I shake my phone, my flashlight turns on. Doesn't help me. It's really weird when the front page is full of stuff you don't want to watch. Refreshing doesn't re-roll it. Yeah, that's true. Some chick trying on her latest purchases. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder if the algorithm is trying more Twitch-like stuff. Because I know Twitch does a lot of relational things. Like if you're in a channel, you'll be recommended a lot of things that other viewers and chatters of that channel watch. And I wonder if you're just on whatever. Maybe you just watched a small channel that has only a few viewers, and one of those viewers has like a latex subscription. You know? And then that just got heavily favored because if you like that channel, there's only so many fringe recommendations it has for that. That makes sense. It's like pattern size. This is pattern resolution. Threshold. Output size. Hold on, nothing at all is showing up. Why is nothing showing up? because it's just up there. Good. Good. Otherwise, that would be a very weird logic problem. Well, Catless, it's time to burn your YouTube and start a brand new YouTube user. Right? And this one, you just have to carefully curate what you're watching. Unless you like the latex. I'm not here to judge. We should do that? Definitely. Wait, what do you mean we? Mine's fine. Do you need to watch some of the things I watch? I watched Tested. I watched The Hacksmith today. I like Peter Schreepel. Backyard Scientist is pretty good whenever he decides to make a video. Bigger, better, more evil? Oh, set up a whole new site. Okay, that's a good idea. Alright, Dis, what do we call it? You're the ideas guy. And what's our algorithm going to be based off of? How are we going to disappoint people? Or not disappoint people? It's not doing anything, but this multiply shouldn't have been good. You're just one. You're just always one? Wait a second. If you do just always evaluate to one, eight 8.45. Six 660. Oh. Wait, while you're iterating, you just pick a random number now? Okay, so if we're just going off the base one, 0, 0, 0 is fine. But if it's 60 by 60 and we're getting half of it, and then we times it by, okay, times it by 0.2, yeah, that makes more sense. But this all just feels more complicated than it needs to be. This is the current number we have divided by That's weird. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. That's the one. Group input, maybe we just do another value. The multiply? Yes, yes, be bent. Aren't you a wonderful shroom? And then instead of cap, oh no, wait, but I also, is this still cap? It's still cap. That should all still be working. The hair doesn't do anything, right? Oh, queen. There's so much BS in this. Let me drop cap. So like 1 divided by 60 should be the size. Weird. Kind of good, but it also needs the noise warp that we're getting from the other thing. Offer the same or worse. I mean, if we just randomly guessed videos from a topic, I think we'd probably do better. Just a little more hype? Well, we have Dis. Dis can generate the hype. BRB, have a nice shower, Gav. Oh, this is 3 minutes ago. I'm so late. Apologies. Happy 420. your bend. And then we'll figure it out. We're almost there. Weird. Okay, maybe I don't fully know what I just set up. There's a lot of thresholds and abstractions going through here. So I guess this would be like a deteriorating one. We have the noise in here somewhere, right? Annoying because we're gonna need to sync the noise textures if we're gonna do it right. Okay. Now we just need to noise it up a bit. Wait, where did that? Huh? What did I do wrong? There just is nothing. Okay, that's fine. Weird. Why do I feel like that's not being affected quite the same? Maybe it's somewhat similar. Okay, next idea might be, instead of doing square Voronoi, what if we were sampling a circle? So making a trainable algorithm to find out what a user likes sounds like an interesting exercise in any case. True, true. It's an interesting foray into Python. We want to have to worry about filtering the uploads though. Oh yeah, that would be a nightmare. Yeah, the biggest problem is copyright stuff, right? Like, you're liable for all of that, which is interesting that we got to this position as a society, because does that not enhance the monopoly situation? Like, do we not have more of an issue with, like, you're not going to have a startup being able to do the same amount of work that's necessary, right? Now, why are you up here? Did you not have warped? Just doesn't look like a shroom. Okay, so this one, instead of being grid, can we put it through a thing to make it? Hmm. I see if one's distance and one's angle. It just gonna take a lot. Is it worth it? Probably, because it'll be round at least. Good thing they can go as long as they need to. Okay, it's a divide, right? We need the iterator divided by the number of iterations. We need to do that in both places. Another division, I think. 1 over the number of points that we have. That'll be like a full radius. And then this one's going to go to 360 to be the angle that we're currently at. Now we need a sine, a cosine. And technically a multiply. So I think we do another multiply vector for this one. Okay, so these are both angles that get turned into a point. Right, and then this is the multiplier for how the valence, if you will, the radius of the set of points that we're looking at. And then separate. Yes, we have to separate the multiply to get our new xy. So this is grid, and welcome to radial. Polar, something like that. And then pattern size. That kind of works. I don't get it. Where is it? Oh, wait. Okay, so it's 60 divided by 1, and then we never multiply it again. I think that might be our issue. And say it's kind of working. Why do you think you're there? Like, almost a thing? That looks so bad. Gotta be there somewhere, right? Brand new YouTube, but we delete your content willy-nilly. How is that different from the old YouTube? I have it on good authority. That's already a feature. Is that? Why do I feel like it's not doing the Voronoi? Okay, that could be better. What happened to you? Why don't you do a thing? Like, you're there. Okay, there you are. Hmm, 0.25. Cook Friend shows a banger. Excellent. I'm happy for you. Is your first and or second sister there? Did you make it for them too? Or not? Don't move it. This could be. There we go. Hello? Why is it not one? I feel like it should be one. That'd just be length, right? Hmm. Yeah. Make your sister sit there and watch. Watch you eat the toast. Assert dominance. I mean, or not. You could also not. Probably go over better if you don't. Feeling dumb today. Should just change the Z. So it should exist somewhere. I guess it could spread. That's weird and I kind of hate it. Okay, now does the auto crop stuff work? I don't get it. Where'd it go? Where are you after the auto crop? Like nowhere after you. After the noise. I don't know where noise is. It's getting dark. Where does this go to? How is the noise destroying it? Oh, or is it the? I bet it's the scale. A 0.1. Do we make the whole thing the radius? That's awkward. Okay, and then auto crop, do you work? It's a really weird mushroom cap. I don't know if I like it. Man, how much how much time do we just spend on something I don't even like? Can we change up? How random? So random value, we'll do this as a vector. I hate it. It's so ugly. What did I do? Your bed now? Is up all night? Gonna turn a project in today though? Massive L? I also turned a project in. I have no idea how it's gonna go. Have a good night. Have a good bed. Good luck with the project. It's too weird. It's so ugly. I hate it. It's just first off, I definitely imagined something completely different. A much more regular Voronoi. Which maybe we can do, but I mean, I guess it's okay for deteriorating or something, but this into this. If you could adopt the name of the thing you just took over, that'd be great. That's kind of better. Actually, kind of makes me feel like those veneer ones grow out of the side of a tree. Require my sultry voice, sultry rage. Do you think it's impolite to send so many chats? Why or why not? I don't. I think it's weird to look at the meta of chat and be like, oh no, I sent too many messages, when it's like, well, you were communicating. That's fine. That's how communication works. Do you think I made an ugly mushroom? Why or not? Kinda hate it. It's kind of cool. And then we can just put it on whatever we want. It's only kind of cool. Like, also kind of hate it. Kind of ugly. All right, we need to switch to something different. A stick nest? Maybe a stick nest. This scene is never going to render. It's going to take years. Too much procedural crap. That stick nest. I think it's a cool underlying setup. I think the texturing will make it pop. I do realism really well. Thank you, Dis. I try. I do try. And I do think that this is going to be neat. If I can pull off what I'm thinking of, but I haven't fully imagined it, which is slightly my problem. So I want a busy scene. I want lots of mushrooms. I want it to be dark. I want it to be foggy. Maybe not dark, like a... I want to say midday, but obviously not midday. That's kind of the brightest. Morning or evening with a fog going on. A little bit overcast. I want a lot of like bright, pale pastels. And a lot of like deep, dark, blue, black, purple kind of colors. And I have no idea how the whole thing's going to turn out. But I kind of know how I want certain elements to be, and then we're just going to force it all together. Hopefully it'll work. This might be the one that I have the least clear goal of what the outcome's supposed to be. Especially because like I got the shroom done kind of the way I wanted to get it done, like this one. But now I need everything else. So, similar situation to the wreath, where I knew I wanted to make a wreath and I wanted to keep decorating the wreath. But then how do you put the wreath into a render that's going to look good? So now we just have to keep expanding to actually be innovative and make a bustling... I want like to replace whimsical with gothic-ish within Mushroom Forest. So I don't like how Blizzard did. I don't know what it was called, but in World of Warcraft, there was a like mushroom place. Mushroom area, where are you? I thought it looked like absolute trash. I just really don't like how this area turned out. It's just a big flat expanse that has a bunch of big mushrooms on it. It like looks so bad to me. They tried hard to make the mushrooms look kind of cool. But I see this and I'm like, we can do 1,000 times better. Easily 1,000 times better than this. This is my inspiration, that this looks bad. Outlands? Yeah, that sounds right. Or Zangarmarsh. And as far as World of Warcraft goes, like, I get why they had to do it. It fits the world. It looks different than other places. Like, it's successful for there. But yeah, when I'm actually thinking about, like, a cool mushroom forest, this absolutely, like, popped the tires on my tricycle. You know what I mean? Like, wow, you just failed to imagine something that so many people are just bristling about. Made the most boring ass place you could possibly not even think of. You know what I mean? Show us good now? I'm getting there. Slowly. There's a new one in WoW? You haven't played in a long time? True. And they might have even overhauled it. They keep redoing zones, which is not a bad thing. I think they kind of need to. But, so I was thinking about getting layers in. So a mushroom forest where everything's on the floor and you just have big dumb mushrooms and you're not living on or under the mushrooms in any meaningful way. You're not living in the mushrooms. Dumb. So obviously we have the towers in the stocks. We want to have platforms that you could live on. So maybe like huts that just sit on top of mushrooms. I want to have huts that sit under the mushroom tops, right? So we get some sort of like verticality. People living at different levels. This, I want to get shorter so it looks like you go underneath, like there's a whole underground section of the town. And then the real chef's kiss, I hope, is going to be things suspended from the mushrooms. So you'll have like a top layer, you'll have like the ground layer, you'll have the idea of an underground layer, and then you'll also have this floating layer where they're suspended from either other houses or unhoused caps. And now I'm just trying to imagine what those are. And I think I'm kind of going towards making them bird nests. But again, I don't want to be super whimsical, so it can't just be like gnomes in the forests with fairies. Like it needs to be a little bit more constructed. I guess it can't be a bird nest. A bird nest would change the entire feel. But at the same time, it does kind of need to be a bird nest because I need the right amount of like mess to add to the whole thing. You don't like the support beams? What about support vines? I was thinking about having some vines. I don't know how we do support vines, but there's going to be stuff coming down from the top to like hang whatever the nest is going to look like. And yeah, we'll probably have more ropes and stuff on the beams. I'm mixed about the beams. I think you're right that just like having the beams is too plain. And also it means that the mushrooms can't move around too much. But if we use them to like scaffold and build other things, then it could be okay. Or rock. So we have the rock piles. But if the rock is too high and it's not just like a cliff face or something, then it's trying to make giant mushrooms and not like us looking at a tiny civilization. Have you seen suspended cocoon bed on Pinterest? No. No, serve up that URL, please. I'd love to see it. Okay, wait, what are we doing? A curve line? Resample curve. And then set position with a random offset. Just trying to make us stick at first. Index goes into ID. So that's that. And then do we just put them around thing? So if we're on a sphere, we could do points on faces. Instance our points. Here's our points. Thing we're instancing. We'll have to figure out the rotation. We're going to randomize probably one axis. Yeah, so just if you have a link for that suspended cocoon bed, I'd love to see it. On points. This needs to be curve to mesh. Circle. Man, not typing well today. Can we mesh islands? Is there a curvidex? Maybe a not evaluate index. Evaluate on domain. We can try island index. Invalid link. It would have been perfect. Perfect, I tell you. This isn't going to change anything, right? Exact same? Okay, fine, so we can't do that. We could do a couple different instance on points to get different stick sizes. Don't worry about that. Oh, we'll get it. It's fine. This goes in here. This goes down here. This makes me feel like what are those hanging jungle things? Hanging algae? Yeah, it would be kind of cool to do some of the old hanging algae. Right? I feel like we need it. We need it. I can't get that gothic look without having extra detail. It'll give us an extra layer of density. Not out of this though. This. I wonder if it's just instancing. Instance rotation. Rotate instances. Ooh. So if we're on a sphere, right, and then we scale the sphere, it's also going to scale the sticks. So it's almost better to have the ecosphere here, and we can just tell it what the radius should be. Okay, so that's big. We also need density. A bush. It's kind of cool. I don't know what it is, but Okay, min and max and rot. I'm gonna probably take a break soon. It's getting dark. Very spooky. Yeah, like 180-ish. And then if we do a combine XYZ and we just modify the Z, that should be the, oh, that's interesting. But then this max the rand wiggle. Okay. I think we might just want to bend them. We want them to stick out, but we want it to have such like a rounded form that I think if everyone's also just bent cosine wise. Oh wait, or could we arc it? Is there an arc somewhere? Arc. Ooh. Angle doesn't have to go so far. It feels like it's not on faces as much as it's in faces. I guess where is it randomizing? Or yeah, randomizing the rotation from. So if it's an arc, is it at the center of the radius of the arc? Because if so, that's annoying. Uh, stick nest ball. tricky. So we definitely want resolution. Keep resample. Resample's fine. And then we want how far the sticks go. Sweep angle. I wonder if I could bool a hole out, or if there's actually a way to be placing them that'll make like a nice hole. So far I like it. It's whimsical and it feels like it fits. Need to figure out something that jumps out from here to attach it. I could either do it in here, like give it, oh, I could give it to an attach point. And if the attach point exists, to pretty much make a bunch of ropes. Oh yeah, the mushroom's attached. You know, if the mushroom was cap was a bit smaller, it could be a cool topper for the railing. Can I just scale it? It can be scaled. The stupid radial thing for Blender. But that's not even the railing. That hurts my soul a little bit. Because how would we put it on the railing? Don't really have the railing curve exposed for us. You wouldn't have a hard ladder to a suspended thing, would you? Like hard staircase? Also, I kind of wonder, can we grab this? Move it over like here-ish. And then put in, which stairs here? Okay, that works there, so you must just be curved steps. Okay, not too bad. Perfect. Hmm. I don't like that it pierces the stairs. We can deal with that though. Goodness, do I hate the scaffold stairs. They were a fun and interesting thought experiment, but they need so much work. Like, they kind of work, but they need each bit replaced with another chunk. Just shove that over there. I was also thinking the ties, the rope ties. We could just cinch in a circle, maybe. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. We'll call this one a rope cinch. Yep, edgy with the Y. Don't like cinch. Curve circle. Go the starting radius and the resolution in. Go for each point.
Nice, a building out of sausages.
Wait, this one? Yeah, maybe. A little sausage-like. Those are retaining walls, though. So that, imagine that. Imagine having a nest of sausages. Yeah, we might work on this more. It would look so cool, I think, if we can get them all kind of on the surface to be like a wall. Because there's not a lot of room inside. And then also to have a hole. Let me just... There's a lot. That one's kind of cool. I guess this is closer to what we're going for. This feels very different than what I made, though. That's fake. Get out of here. What is that? That's creepy. Oh, that looks just like what we made. Okay. Well, you know what? Success then. All right, 519. All right, I'm taking a break. Doing it. And we get to, we'll continue with this. Which I think will be better than yesterday. Yesterday was cool because it like moves the rope, but we really want one that hugs the whatever it's around. Anyway, I'll BRB. Hang around. See you soon. And we're back. Hey, Productive Time, how you doing? Let's do a shout out for Productive Time. Everyone should check out Productive Time if you're not following already. Give her a follow. Wonderful co-working stream. Friend of the stream. And, you know, just good vibes. Check her out. Chill with her. Chill with us as we chill with her. Okay. So for each, we need a set position. We need a raycast. We need a sample. You get sample index and you don't give it an index because it's separated into this one. And we can make this all the things we need it to be. All right, so we'll need position, we'll need normal, tangent. I wonder if curve tangent works for a point on a curve. I'll have to try it. Okay, so position to position. Hopefully this is a tangent and normal. Is this it? All we need? We might. So we definitely go from the source position. We have to hit a target geometry. So what are we trying to hit? This geometry goes into target geometry. And the ray direction should be, I think it's the normal, but if it's not the normal, it shouldn't be the tangent, it might be the cross between the normal and the tangent. I'll have to see. Okay, so the position of element to hit position. Right. Is this how this works? Wait, so that would be the original and this would be the update? So I don't know if it's actually in the right place right now. So let's also do, I guess, switch or separate geometry with the original curve circle. And that goes there. And then join. Yeah, descriptive enough. Cool. Hopefully this will be easier to use. So far, so good. Like I can easily see what it's about to cinch around. Does a rope cinch like by itself? I feel like that usually means drawing in of a material. I might be misusing. Okay, hopefully it's raycasting inward. And what is this called? This is rope cinch. This is Support wall. The rope cinch meets support wall. Your new best friend. Give it a hug. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Well, maybe we should see something. But we need our mesh from curve. Curve to mesh. Another curved circle with another radius. Do I care about the resolution here? Maybe. We'll just do it. We'll just expose it. Be fine. Okay, now I feel like it's not doing anything. What says there are points? Deeply confused. Deeply. Truly, madly, deeply confused. Huh? Okay, so this is working on points. Do we then have to point to curve again? Nope, this hates that. Oh, wait, no, so this is saying this is a curve. Isn't it for each element in the point of... Is it not getting all the curve points? This is really confusing me. Do we just have to compare to an index only in this instance? We have the index incoming. This is the one we're working with. Okay. So yeah, if the index is equal to thing, then we set its position. Oh, hello? Where is that? Why do I see nothing? Okay, wait, what am I missing here? So at this when we had this plugged in, it gave us an error. It probably always has an error. It's just not evaluating, right? Means that this is a curve, but where is the curve? Why can't I see it? Splines. Are they all 1-point controlled splines? What? Huh? Huh? Okay, I can't plug into here. So that's just, why does the base come out again? Why, who needs that? Like I don't, like I kind of get for each, except that it's limited to not actually being able to act on each thing. And then what is this? What do these plug into? Nothing? Why do they have these? Wherefore art thou, brain of game dev? So they can take things out. Hmm. Code? I'm losing it. I'm losing it because it's for each. For each throws me off every time. We just need a repeat. Brain hurt. Domain size, please. We're gonna do curve. No, not yeah, curve, and that has point count. And that goes in there. Okay, we're gonna cut set position. So repeat goes in. There. Hmm. Hmm. All right. All right. This is going to index it. Oop. Oop. That over there. Let's see, Boolean math, and we'll just add if we hit. Oh, we might have to do an average afterwards. Put that there. That there. Boom. Okay, now what's going wrong? So there's one spline, bunch of control points. Could be multiple spline. Why is there not multiple spline? Oh, this needs to go in here. Okay, wait. Negative normals? Like invert it? Okay, why would it do that? That is positively silly. Okay, maybe it's time for a little bit of debugging. Okay, I'm going to join geometry. I'm going to grab some curved lines. Show me what these rays are pointing at. Direction, please. That's our position. That this. Now, right there. And put the old stuff in. 0.
Blel 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 blel.
He tried. It went pretty good, I guess. And not that. This. Right, railing should be radius. So how's the gradients turning out? Or did you give up on that today? At this radius is the proper ray length. What is your normal? That's so weird. I really, really sincerely was not expecting that. Also, ray length. Why? Oh, wait. So that needs to go into length. Why is the normal of it this way? Huh? What? Normalized? Position normalized, just in case the radius got big. Multiply by -1 might also be the ray direction. Or not. Does this do what I think it does? It does not. It sincerely does not. How did that fix it? I'll take it. I'll take it. If we turn you off, do you function now? No. Huh. Is that our rope? Did I do it? Kinda. I think radius should be that in. Is it not hitting that thing? Weird. I mean, it kind of works. Okay, wait. Oh, but we have ray length, so this should be fine because it's normalized times. What if we did this? No. Like good enough, right? Good. It's good. I like that one. For you, I start streaming at 20 o'clock. Excuse me, it's 8 o'clock. So you're at the far end of the day by then? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But when else are you going to get things done? 6. Do I go over a little bit? I feel like I might want to go over a little bit to start the hut creator bit. Hmm.
6 p.m.
Yo, shout out to so close. 5:59. So close to 6. Oh, and hit by an ad. Damn Twitch. How dare you? You're gonna be a hut. Mm-mm. I'm wondering if we to do a thing. So like we could have planks, or we could also have sticks. Now it's 6. Shout out to 6 o'clock. We made it. Congrats. Now we're in bonus time. At least for a bit. Cylinder. Those would be the two options. Can we switch those? Repeat. And then we join. I don't think I care about this. Feel that. Cool. Kind of works. And now we need probably to do something per. Unless we instance. I think this could be smart, actually. Points. And we bring this bit somewhere else. We'll consider. Points. Instance. Output. Want to add radius to radius? Because like we could do this maybe cheap with the curved circle. Yeah, hold on. I actually kind of like this. We could curve circle with a radius. Instead of having to do math. Usually I like math, but it's fine. Curve circle. Sample. Curve. This is our curve. Do we sample? Okay, so this will be a number of boards, I guess. All right, that's our percent. That goes into factor. Excuse me. Okay, so now we're sampling this curve. This is going to be where we put the point. Oh, and then I wonder on each point if we store a rotation or a normal. Food smells good. Here, points. Sample curve. Line rotation to vector. Let's try tangent. Tangent. The rotation. No, we don't translate because the point's at the right place. I wonder if we should just do them at the same time. So I plugged the curve in. There's a radius. Oh, iterations. There it is. Wait, why aren't they rotated though? So we can't rotate the point. What do we do to a point? Because they do have data to them. How do I set normal? I set point. I don't get it. I'm trying to think, how did things work? Like distribute point on the surface. You instancing? You're not instancing. Okay, what if instance on points is like position subtracted from the zero? Hopefully it's a center point. Or zero minus it. Oh my, that sure is wonky. That worked. Cool. Cool. I think I might make a cap type that pulls the hut to it. I need to make a cap for the hut too. Okay, we need like ever so slight randomization. Hmm. Gotta think about how we're gonna do a roof. That should be like a thatched thing, maybe, right? I don't want to do planks. Or like, if I do planks, they need to be fantastic. They need to be like bent, rounded planks. I don't want to just. The lines can't continue too much. You know what I mean? And even staggering or breaking it up, I don't know. Thatch is okay. Oh, I wonder if we could do thatch with this. Kind of wonder. Wait, can I rotate rotation? Gonna wrap up soon. Soon. Rotate. Rotate. There it is. Oh, that's fantastic. I actually kind of love that. Can I do another one that's local? I guess so. That gives them a little twist. It's kind of weird. Aha, yes. That's what I was hoping for. I feel like between these we can get some very interesting results. Hmm. That's not the right one. You need less. Wonder how ugly that's gonna look. Is it hideous? Is it gorgeous? It's very geometric. Okay, hold on. One more thing. Where do we do it though? Actually, the stem needs to be kind of straight for a bottom house. I think. Maybe we're gonna learn something here. This radius smaller, clearly smaller, right? For the looks. Okay, I feel like it needs to be centered around there. Makes it a little bit odd. Just make it wider, and then it has a veranda. Oh, is that fire? Is that good? Doing it good. You know what? If we have the color in there, do we lose the mushroom? Maybe we keep this mushroom as an apartment building, and then we do the mushroom dwelling huts. I don't know, just other places. All right, save as the huts cinches. Super descriptive. Too much name. Much less file, please. Okay. Let's wrap up. Let's go raid. Ear's still on. Let's raid ear. Cool. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. All my lurkers, which I have about appreciate each and every one of you very much. I hope to see you again tomorrow between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check the Discord for updates if you want to. I hope you have a great rest of your day, rest of your time zone. Hope to see you tomorrow when we'll be back making more of this. I think we might be on a path. This could be cool. We need to chase it down. We'll see. But enjoy the raid. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.